Hey everyone, so I know I haven't posted in a while, but there's just been a lot of stuff going on. Let me adjust this. Sorry, my hand. So it's been a lot going on, especially this past Tuesday. My husband was in a horrible car accident and he's been in the hospital. He's still in the hospital. So I've been dealing with a lot and just a whole lot of things. And I know I haven't posted in a while, but I'm gonna start posting again regularly Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So we're going to do a reading today on healing your inner child. So let's go ahead and see what the cards have for us today. So this card represents how your inner child currently feels. How does my collective's inner child currently feel? Wow. We have the Four of Swords, which is contemplation. Four of Swords is typically that it follows the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. And so the Four of Swords is kind of wallowing in that heartbreak, right? It could represent maybe, the Three of Swords is crying it out, and then the Four of Swords is that rest period, that quiet time, right? But we have Justice. So when it comes to how your inner child feels, it could represent wanting justice for your inner child. You could have had a bad childhood. And with the Four of Swords, your childhood could be maybe you're thinking that you're wallowing in that, right? Just the injustices that have happened to you throughout your life, throughout your childhood. And with Justice here, this is getting justice for yourself. You want that justice for yourself, right? So we're going to look at what you lacked as a child. What did my collective lack as a child? Oh, we have the Two of Cups. Look at that connection. Could be love, but Two of Cups is connection, right? This could be connection with your parents, family, friends, but that's what you were lacking as a child. Let's get something that left your inner child scared. What left their inner child scared? Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is sensitive, but the Page of Cups is a dreamer, right? This kind of makes me think of, and with that we have the Queen of Cups, which is a mother figure. This could represent a mother wound. This could represent a mother who didn't support your dreams. Because if you look at this right there, right? Oh, when pigs fly, keep your feet on the ground. And this could have come from some kind of maternal figure that shattered your dreams. Let's move on to how that is affecting your life now. I have a compilation of liminal spaces in the background. I love liminal space. Liminal space in the back rooms. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. How that is affecting your life now. We have the Four of Pentacles, holding tightly to what you value. It could have left you very guarded. It's the inability to talk about your dreams. It's a sense of why would I even talk about it? It's not like I could ever do it. It's left you very kind of dejected. I want us to say disappointed in yourself. Like, why didn't I stand up? Let's move on to something you can do to heal your inner child. That was fast. Yes, look, the Chariot, taking life by the reins. I want to say horns, but reins. Maybe there's a Taurus. Maybe there's a lot of Tauruses watching, but horns could represent Aries too. But taking life by the reins and directing those horses to where you want to go. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, right? This is where you want to go, which is really amazing. How can my collective support their inner child? And so my readings are basically going to be about healing, ancestors, spirit guides. It's all that more deep emotional stuff, not so much superficial. Oh, 10 of Cups. how you can support your inner child. Love. 10 of Cups is happily ever after. It's giving yourself the love, the support, the strength that you never got as a child. Giving yourself that happily ever after that you've wanted since you were a child, but you were told you could never have. And then we're going to do a message from the inner child, but first I really want to clarify. This Four of Swords and Justice, can you clarify that, please? How your inner child currently feels. Wow, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Very stable energy. She's practical. She's stable. So when it comes to how your inner child feels, we're talking about maybe wanting justice, right? And maybe wallowing, or not even wallowing, just thinking about possibly your childhood and how you want justice. But with the Queen of Pentacles, this is a very logical, like this regret, you know, that maybe you didn't act. Confirmation that you didn't take your life by the reins when you were younger. And this Queen of Pentacles is like this stable thinking. Queen of Pentacles is earth energy. It's very grounded, right? We had the Page of Cups, which is, you know, keep your feet on the ground. That's the Queen of Pentacles, keeping her feet on the ground, right? So let's clarify the Two of Cups, what you lacked. This connection. Wow, we have the Five of Pentacles. Or I'm sorry, the Four of Pentacles. I'm not wearing my glasses, which I should be. Four of Pentacles. All right, again, holding tightly to what you value, which is this connection. I feel like you really craved this connection. And you held on to whatever connection, whatever affection you can get. And we also have the World. It brought you fulfillment. It made you feel whole, right? As a child. So let's move in to something that left your inner child scared. We talked about possibly a maternal figure who always told you stop dreaming, keep your feet on the ground, right? You're never going to make it. You have to be practical. Wow. We have the Emperor. Aries energy, I was talking about like taking life by the horns. So the Emperor is an authority. This could represent a dad as well, or some kind of paternal figure that didn't support your dreams. Right? So Four of Pentacles, how that is affecting your life right now. I kind of... So based on these clarifiers, it really makes me think like you're holding tight to any connection you can get, any love, any support you can get. You value that. And we have the Empress. Empress is the ultimate mother figure. This could be holding tight to feminines in your life, feminine energies in your life that maybe give you the love, support, and guidance that your mom never gave you. And you hold tight to that because, again, you value it. You value the connection. You value the unconditional love, right? Something you can do to heal your inner child. We have the Chariot, right? Grabbing life by the horns. Keep wanting to say that. By the reins. Wow. Okay. So we have the Seven of Cups. These are choices. So you have many ways to fix this, right? You have so many ways to so many things to choose from. But the Seven of Cups is also daydreaming, right? You don't want to daydream too much about what you should do. It's really about action. You have the Ten of Pentacles, which is home. This is commitment, committing to taking life by the reins. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is sharing. It's like charity, like sharing. Generosity. Maybe giving others what you didn't receive. Giving yourself and others what you never received as a child. And then how you can support your inner child. We have the 10 of Cups. Again, giving yourself the happily ever after you never got. And we have resilience with the 9 of Wands. Okay? Sticking to it. 9 of Wands is getting knocked down over and over again, but allowing yourself to get up and keep going. All right, so now we're going to look at a message from your inner child. And for that, I really want to do a Rumi. So we'll see what Rumi has for you. Rumi, what do you have for my collective's inner child? What do they need to hear? We have the blessing of Al-Hakim. This is number 40. 40 could be important. And then, of course, 4. So, okay. We have, this oracle comes with special guidance for you. If you are uncertain about an issue in your life, be at peace. There is divine healing that can occur most readily in the unknowing. Follow the sacred honoring ritual and know that all is indeed well, beloved soul. Perhaps you are journeying very deep indeed, and your allegiance to your intellectual mind is softening in favor of allegiance to your heart knowing. You will not necessarily have any idea how that will happen or what it will look like. This matters not. The acorn becomes the oak because that is its innate destiny. It happens without any active participation apart from a willingness to grow through life. So it is with the precious blooming now happening within your soul. To know less can bring the greatest gift and blessing of all, to be able to love and therefore live more freely. This oracle also comes with special guidance to bring you peace. Look to the old ways, to the ancient wisdom teachings that run as one vein of life, giving love through all traditions. The old wisdoms teach of cycles, of timing, of letting go to allow for new life to happen, and of the greater intelligence and scheme of life to which we must surrender if we are ever to know a moment's peace. And since it mentioned the sacred honoring ritual, I'm going to go ahead and read it. All you have to do is say this aloud. I call on the divine presence that loves me unconditionally, and I surrender into your wisdom. Bless me now with the ability to accept your grace, your bounty, and your gift of my life in all its mystery. Help me to learn and grow that I may realize the love that lies within all, including my own being. May I dwell in the loving mystery of sacred compassion. I call upon the wisdom of the ancient ones, those who love me unconditionally and know truth. May your power and knowledge calm my mind and ignite my spirit, so that I may be one with love, empowered in peace and purpose. So be it. And since they mentioned the ancient ones, I do ancestor readings. I find your ancestors, give you information on what needs to be healed, what messages they have for you. I do the same with your spirit guides. I find your spirit guides, what they need, or what they need to tell you. I also do mediumship readings in order to connect with your past over loved ones. All of those readings and more are in my Etsy shop in my description. Also, if you just want to email me and do it that way, you can do that as well. My email is also in the description, along with some other links. My TikTok is there. I go live on TikTok every weekend, either Saturday, Sunday, either Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But yes, that was the end of your reading. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really excited to be back and posting again. And hopefully this heals you, resonates with you, and brings you towards a better sense of self. Thank you guys so much. Again, check out my description for all of my links. And I will see you Monday.